43 Whiskey Charlie 181, sounding good, man. QSY, let's go to 515.
515, QSY.
How about that 43 Whiskey Charlie 181 Australia 791 waving. Yeah, sounding good, Mike. As usual, Q5 signal here to the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada, man. Sounding great audio. You have this beautiful audio and a very nice signal today. Yeah, we had a little bit of rain this morning, but you know, it's sunny out there now, Mike. It's actually quite beautiful out, but probably not as warm as where you're at. It's about 15 degrees Celsius here on the Gulf Islands, QSL. Well, I tell you what there, Mike, we got a wood stove going to keep our house warm today. I started lighting it up several days ago, and that's how we heat our house here. It just kind of takes the chill out of the air, so lots of firewood. Got a big pile of firewood out there, and that gets us through the winter there, and it sure feels nice to go into a nice warm house on a cool, damp day there, QSL.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. It's likewise for wood fire, so yeah, bit messy, but nice clean heat, I think.
Yep, got to keep burning it until the government bans it, right? I mean, in Vancouver, you get into the cities and stuff, I don't even think you're allowed to have a wood stove anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's out of control, isn't it? So they're talking about a spare bedroom tax down here. The government screwed us that hard.
Oh, they do the same thing here, man. They're communists. I think they're commies. They're doing something else here, too, because my wife runs accommodations here, and they wanted her to register her accommodations. We're not even incorporated on this island, so this government wants her to pay $600 a year now. Yeah, same, Mike. Always good to hear you, brother. I know we're on the same page, and yeah, I know you guys are having spring there, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get warmer for you, as we're here. It is autumn, and it's only going to get cooler and colder, because the next one is the next season is winter for us. But winters here go pretty quick. They're pretty wet. We get a lot of rain in the winter times here. Sometimes we can get a little bit of snow, but it never usually lasts that long out here on the islands. But anyway, it's nice to be in this little radio shack here. I mean, less time in the garden now, and I don't feel guilty, because if it's raining out there, I actually want to be in here, QSL. That's right, too. You know what? I've rolled up the hoses. I've rolled up the hoses till spring, Mike, so no more watering our little temperate jungle. Mother Nature's going to do it. I don't think we had very much rain today, maybe about 1 millimeter or 2, but I think there's a little bit more on the way. But right now, it's looking pretty nice out there. Pretty sunny, but definitely autumn. There's a few leaves starting to change color here on the island. It's actually a nice time of the year.
Yeah, copy that. What do you do for water on the island? Is it underground water, or what do you do?
Okay, we have 11 freshwater lakes here on this island. There are drinking water. All of them are drinking water. And we have a well. We have our own well. So the other people have wells or collect rainwater. There's some amazing wells on this island. Ours is a drilled well. It's 200 feet deep, and it's around 3 gallons a minute. So consistent, never run out. You betcha, yep. It goes, so the well is 200 feet deep. The static level is probably about 20 feet from the top of that drilled well. It's about an 8-inch pipe or so that goes down into the ground, and it's got a submersible pump at the bottom of that well. That submersible pump pumps it up into this 1,200-gallon storage tank, so we always have a nice supply. There's a float in that tank, and then there's another pump beside the tank in the pump house. So when we turn on the tap, it just takes it out of the tank.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's, I was spending a fair bit of time in the north of the country up here, and where the continental, oh well, I suppose the shelf, the plates, mate, the water comes out of the New Guinea at about 5 or 6,000 feet in the highlands, and down in the Northern Territory it pops up out of the ground again. Beautiful, crystal clear.
That is beauty, man. You can't beat good water. So if you, when anybody's ever buying a house on this island, the first thing you ask the people, you know, the realtor, how is the water? Because you can get places here that have really crappy water, salt water, and just useless, right? Or your well goes dry. That's the very first thing I asked when I bought this house just about 35 years ago. I said, how is the well water? Does it dry up? Do we have constant supply? They said, yep. Okay, good.
Yeah, you gotta have it. Yeah, I just wondered, the freshwater lakes, yeah, I can imagine what they're like. There's a couple of the islands up North Queensland are the same deal, and it's just absolutely brilliant water.
It's really good. You know, years ago, probably more than, maybe it's probably 25, no, probably just about 30 years ago, there was power boats allowed in the lakes, but then they banned power boats, gas-powered boats. You're allowed electric motors just because it is drinking water, and the lakes are full of trout, rainbow trout, cutthroat, and bass, so lots of fish, QSL.
Then you're talking my language. I'm a definite fisher.
Well, I was fishing this past summer, mid-August. I was up in 70 Mile House near Cache Creek, fishing on Loon Lake for rainbow trout, and oh man, that water is, and the lake is deep, by the way. It's 200 feet deep. Really good fish. I caught about 6 nice rainbow trout.
Yeah, we got one in Dartmouth that's up the road. A funny little story is we got an 80-pound electric motor on the front of the boat, like a thruster, and anyway, I was out in the middle of the lake there one day, and the bloody battery died on me. I put a pack of lithium batteries in them, and when they shut down, they shut down. Anyway, it's electric backup, you know, retractable. You know, I'm out in the middle of this lake, and I couldn't get the bloody thing to go, so I thought, well, I'll have to take the motor off, so I can motor back to the boat real petrol motor back. I had a look at the sound of it. I went to lift it off the front of the boat, and it weighs about 40 kilos, I suppose, 40, 50 kilos, heavy enough. And the sound of it, I was in 500 feet of water. I thought, well, if I drop it, I'll never see it again, Joe, back.
Oh, that is a deep one. Oh my God, I had the same thing happen to me. So this is probably about maybe 5 years ago. I just took our small 6-foot rowboat out there, and I was with my wife, Wendy. I thought I had the battery charged up enough, a little 12-volt car battery, had an electric motor. And, you know, I should have brought 2 oars, but no, stupid me, I only brought this half a broken oar that I'd sawed off because I figured I wouldn't need it. I thought I was foolproof with a charged up battery. So I have this motor going full blast out there, and we get probably from the farthest point from the where I left, you know, took off with the boat, and it started getting slower, lower and lower and slower, and then the battery just died on me. I go, oh my God. I had to paddle back, which took a long time, with this half an oar there, QSL. Yeah, well, you know what? That was the last time that Wendy's ever been out on a boat on the lake with me. She wasn't too impressed because it was getting a little bit later and it's starting to get windy. It's like, oh my God. So I actually haven't been out since on that boat. So when we go up to Cache Creek fishing with my buddies on our annual fishing trip, we go to a place called White Moose Hunting and Fishing Lodge, and they have these beautiful pontoon boats with kind of like a cover on the top, so to keep the sun off you. And it's got a gas-powered 10 horsepower Mercury on it. It's got a steering wheel, cushy seats. It's awesome.
Sounds like the way to go. So, it's definitely one of my passions, for sure. And we got a couple of really big lakes close, like within 40, 50 k's, big stuff. Like Dartmouth Lake, Lake Malwala, and the Murray River, which is
Philippines. I've talked to lots of times on it.
Of the northeast water catchment. So it's pretty good where I am. So when it comes to that, I'm on the headwaters, I'm above the weirs, so I've sort of always got plenty of water.
Oh man, you're lucky. Yeah, no, that's good, man. Well, Australia's a big country, so I imagine there's some pretty big lakes in Australia. And I mean, that's like Canada too. On our island, it's pretty small. Our lakes aren't that big. The biggest lake is near us called St. Mary Lake, and I think that lake is probably maybe about 600 acres or something.
Yeah, well, you know, some of these, the majority of these are man-made. We don't have the ones out in the middle of nowhere like you. Like one here and there. But, yeah, the one here is like, I think it's 270 miles around it.
Oh yeah, that's a big lake, yeah. And they probably got nice beaches too. Like up in the interior of our province, you get up there, they have really big lakes that are hundreds of miles long. They got their nice sandy beaches and everything because, you know, those people live far inland from the ocean, so they hang out at the lake and they're beautiful.
Yeah, we got a population of around about 100,000 in total in the whole district. And I think we've got 4 or 5 boat shops, so it's pretty popular.
Sounds nice to me, man. I like it. Oh, I like it down there for sure. Just because I can grow a lot more stuff down under than I can grow here. But on a hot day, yeah, I'd definitely be in the lake. But yeah, no, I like to lake fish once a year, but the rest of the time, if I have time, then we go salmon fishing. And God, it's been about 2 years since we salmon fished, but we're off the south end of our island. And we were catching some nice salmon. You take them right from the ocean, and you get home and you throw them right on the barbecue.
Yeah, that sounds like the saltwater salmon.
You betcha, saltwater. They were pinks, but there's coho, chinook, sockeye. There's lots of different types of salmon up here. But the ones we caught